Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 2nd of July 2020. Welcome to video number 188. Now, let me start with a short story. Years ago, I bought myself a camera and I started to do photography. I become amateur photographer, and I start doing photo shoots, and I did a lot of them with kids with one of the foundations of one of my friends who did workshops with the creative workshop with kids. And I started to do photo shoots with my friends just to have fun. And I was kind of inflicted by this way of seeing the world by my good friend Tom, that he kind of pushed me, and I observed him and I see how he sees the world differently, and that was inspiring to me. So all of that I gained from being with him, and he kind of pushed me towards it. And one of the things that when I started to do photo shoots, I kind of wanted to have my wife's perspective on it, because I was kind of editing a lot of photos, and after those photo shoots, it was great to have someone else's kind of criticism, based on what they saw. Because if I'm doing photos, I like a lot of them, but there are some avenues that my wife would be great to look at and tell me what she sees, especially from women's perspective, especially if I was doing photo shoot with ladies. And what I discovered is that whenever we were sitting and I was saying, wow, this is perfect photo, technically, this and that, I love this. And she said, no, she's not gonna like it because she just won't. And I said, but why? It's perfect photo. And she would say, this is the hair she's not gonna like, the nose is too big, the way she looks, or she always found something quote unquote negative about the photos. And I kind of try to understand why I was able to overlook so many things, because the photo was great, let's say technically, and she was able to see something in it, and she was saying, trust me, she's just not gonna like it. And that was interesting, and I kind of start to see that it's happening over and over again. And then I start to test that with other stuff. And I remember vividly one situation. We were walking in Warsaw, and on a bus stop there was a like a poster. I think it was one of the Polish well-known musicians, and there was like a commercial or info about the new LP or something. And I remember there was a picture of this lady. She is a singer, and I said, "What do you think about this photo?" I saw it, and I saw this is a really great photo, and it was really, really nicely done. And she said she had, her legs are something wrong with them, or something like this. And then I tested with some other things, and it would happen over and over again. And my wife was able to see those small details that she said that they were bad. And I was laughing, out loud listening to that, because I knew that whatever I'm gonna show her, she always gonna find something negative. But then I start to think, what does it say? Because I was always looking for positives. She was always looking for negatives. Not in the whole thing, but if this is a tendency, what does it say about how we're gonna live our relationship and in being with each other? And I saw that in other ladies, and this is exactly what happens over and over again. So then look where that's gonna put you in a relationship environment when you're gonna see that thing happening. Because if you add to that few other things that our ladies have tendency to thinking what if, and then they have tendency to look at worlds through emotions. So it would even more, it will put them in this position that they're overthinking things, see things from perspective of emotions. And then you're standing there, and like many of us guys, you have completely no clue what's going on. So why would you think about it? It just never happened. It's like, why would you be so emotional about this thing, but there's nothing really there. And this is what I want you to understand. If you know that it's going to happen, what can you do about it? Because it's like knowing that things are going to happen, and they will happen. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. What can you do to make any situation that might be dangerous in your relationship, and kind of before time prepare yourself for it? And this is what I saw many times. When you'll be able to put yourself in a position that she would have something to remember, that you were able to deal with something, that you were able to overcome some things because you don't look at things through your emotions, because you don't look and you don't overthink things, then you'll be able to say, listen babe, just like the last time, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be okay, trust me. But you know what's gonna happen, what if, no, trust me, everything's gonna be fine. And then you start to see that it's gonna change every situation that you may be arguing, because you'll keep your ground, because you'll know that it's okay for her to go and overthink things like this. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to put ladies in a bad position. It is awesome that they see that, because if you ever try to, I don't know, organize an event or something, maybe you want to go camping, something really benign, you will see that because they see so many details, because they kind of think ahead in this kind of things, she will take and pack so many things that you'll be thinking, why would we take so many suitcases for camping? But it doesn't really hurt anyone if she gonna take three bandages to more. It's like, it's okay. But if in the situation when you argue, you want to be able to pull things towards yourself and see, listen, let's just not get emotional, because there's nothing to it. I got this. So now, if you see that this is happening in your case, that she is more looking towards negativity, looking for things that may not work, and you're kind of contrary, you're okay, you'll come, and you'll be able to see things as they are, and you'll be able to say, yeah, we got this, there's nothing to really think about. Then use this to build your kind of build in her trust in you, because when the situation will come, you'll exactly know what to do. So this is what I want you to take from this video. They say that knowledge is power. And to be exact, knowledge is potential power. So now when you know how she thinks, and how it plays out when something goes wrong, or when emotions are rising, put yourself in a position that she would be able to trust you, because she saw you being able to overcome some things. And then you'll be able to say, babe, everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. You'll be able to hug her, kiss her. And trust me, I'm telling you that from experience. She will love you for it. Then you will understand that making your girl love you and trust you and respect you, it's easier than you think. Now, when you know how she thinks. So think about it and do something about it, because the more you know, the more you'll be able to do. So now when you know, do something about it. If you liked this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, tell me as well what you think. What is your experience? I would be glad to hear what you've got to say. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. And that being said, see you tomorrow.